Hey guys, welcome to the latest video. Now today is going to be slightly different. I'm going to be looking to review the latest Apple product announced. Now that is the iPhone 10 or X. I don't know if it's meant to be 10 or X. I didn't watch the presentation, but it looks like an X, but I'm going to call it 10 just for convenience so I don't sound silly. So Apple did a very interesting thing where they announced the iPhone 8, which people went, ooh, and then they announced the 10 20 minutes later, making the 8 already out of date. Now I know there's a lot of people who love to have the brand new Apple products, so they're probably going to go straight for the 10. So I have to ask, what was the point in the 8 anyway? But what is wrong with the number 9? Why not announce the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 9 if you're going to do 2 in one go? Why do companies hate 9? I just don't get it. I mean, case in point, one of my favourite shows of all time, Red Dwarf, had Series 8 and then it had a Series 10. Where did 9 go? What is wrong with 9? I just don't know. I mean, my nephew's turning 9 soon. Should I just tell him to skip it and become 10 because clearly 9 isn't cool? So what I'm going to do is just look at a few of the main points they've announced about the iPhone 10. One of the biggest things it now has is you no longer have Touch ID, because let's be honest, that was a massive inconvenience. We now have facial recognition software, so if I want to lock my phone, I just go, huh, and then it unlocks. Because let's all be honest, we all hated having to touch our phones with our hands. I mean, I would much rather just use my face and just go, and then it unlock. But I mean, I do have a few issues with it, because surely to unlock my phone, I have to just use my hands anyway. And if I'm using my hands, why not just use my thumb? It's right there, it's opposable. I mean, it just seems like the thing to do, but you know, fair enough. So I don't think the facial recognition software is that good. I mean, good, sure. Does it have a point? Nah, it's just one of those pointless things that's supposedly cool, isn't it? And another thing it has as well is you can use the facial recognition software or something like that to scan your face, and then you can make the emojis talk like you and have your facial recognition. Because let's be honest, I mean, the breakthrough that we need in the 21st century is to be able to get the poop emojis to talk. I mean, when they first put the man on the moon back in 1969, that was what they were going for. It said, yes, we got to the moon, but let's not forget, we need to accomplish so much more. I envision a world where we have cartoon poops and we can make them talk with our faces. And that day is here, my friends. It's a really big time to be alive. I think that's also pointless. Fun, sure, whatever, but I mean, I wouldn't buy a phone for it, and I'd like to think I wouldn't use it because why would I? Augmented reality. I mean, from what I understand, that is that I'll look at my phone and then I will see things that aren't really there through my phone. Isn't that just a game, you say? Well, no, because you can see real life, but the augmented reality will also appear as well, making you confuse what's real and what's not. That does sound cool, but I do worry that eventually I will remove the phone and I'll still see the augmented reality people there, my nose will bleed, and I'll start, you know, fainting and having some real mental explosions. But that's probably a few years away before that'll happen, so in the meantime I would say enjoy it. Would I get an iPhone 10? Not yet. I will get an iPhone 10 in a few years when it's affordable. I say a few years, probably when I'm bordering 50. But in the meantime, I'm happy with my iPhone 6s. I mean, I do have to slum it. I do have to press, you know, my thumb against the phone like a bag, and you know, I can't make poop emojis talk. I'm just not cool. I can live with that. And augmented reality will just have to stay in my imagination for the time being. But I figure there's not enough things there to justify me spending a lot of money. I mean, it is a lot of money. I'll just stick with what I've got. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But there we go. Others may feel differently, so please like, comment and subscribe, and maybe if you like this little feature, I'll review more stuff in the future. You know, like the iPhone 24, 36 and 55, which will all be announced next year. Take care, guys.